Hello! Welcome to Channel Control. Sometimes I really fucking hate Matt.
You love it. I bring energy when this guy's like...
Language!
When did I say it? Energy? Energy is a bad word?
he said it.
He said it. I didn't say it, right?
You were like 10 seconds too late.
Yeah.
You're on that freaking censorship time delay. To my left, we've got
energy.
This guy.
Energy. He's dying. I'm Matt. Energy Matt. Dying BC.
Over there, who I have no idea why he's here.
What? Why do your sunglasses say tube buddy?
I don't know. YouTube sent them to me.
YouTube?
Yep.
I feel like it's a weird thing to call yourself as a tube buddy.
Actually, I think I got them at a Comic-Con.
Probably.
It's weird. Like,
because that's not part of YouTube. They have an app that integrates with YouTube, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that has, I don't know.
You beat up somebody and took
Maybe I stole them from Zach.
That's
all right, yeah.
And that sounds more like it.
Like, for some reason, I associate that with lube. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But, I feel like that's what it has to do with.
I don't know. They block out the bright lights.
They block out the sun.
Right
we will
in his
fight
face.
in the shade. You get to fight in the shade with your eyes. Shades! Luke Cage! Season 2 was great.
Find me on all social media at RealJackassBC. RealJackassBC.
Find me at Move the Joystick, where I just throw out random thoughts from time to time.
Only here.
Fun. Not only here. I do it everywhere.
Twitter, I do random shit. Y'all are targeted.
Who's targeting?
Especially this guy.
What I do?
See,
I don't go to Target.
You make targeted posts.
Here's the problem with BC,
Twitter.
is that, I make tweets that are freaking gold. And then BC...
Not all of them.
Some of them are. Some of them are bad. But some of them are good. But then BC will come in and will never watch it because he unfollows everyone. He's like, alright, I'll follow you. Alright, now I'm not going to follow. I'm not going to get
follow
notifications.
you.
I don't want to see it. But then when it's like, oh, Jay, alright, let me like that. Oh, Collider, let me like that. Oh, anybody that has anything to do with anything that's big, I'll like that. Matt and Rob, fuck it.
They pop up on the what you missed all the time. Those are the only ones I see. I literally never see anything from either of y'all.
That's terrible.
When I scroll through it.
I actually put,
I post all the time.
Yeah.
I know, and nothing, I never see
I
any
have you set so that when you post, I get a notification
Same
when
here.
you post.
Same here with me.
I don't want my phone going off.
I don't tweet
See,
that often.
yeah. See, all right, okay. This is the Fuck BC show.
Man, fuck BC.
Forget that guy. He's a jerk. I agree with you. I think he's a piece of crap.
Unfollow BC, which is RealJackassBC. Unfollow that motherfucker because he probably doesn't follow you.
He also had a lot of problems with our political... We had a lot of political talk during Channel Control, and, I don't think people liked it because they started hating on RealJackassBC.
I have no idea why.
When was that?
Maybe you should watch the episode.
Maybe.
Huh?
I went to bed at 6. We haven't talked any television, and we're 20 minutes into the show.
How many what?
It's
Where are we at on the time?
It's a ways in. It's 8 minutes. All right. So starting off, let's go with DC Universe.
Yes.
They finally said they gave dates as when it's going to start up, and
You had so much energy, and then it
it's just
tapering
yeah.
off.
It's just
let's get to the news and then start tapering off.
well, they showed us a nice picture of Robin.
Yeah, Brendan Thwaites.
See here.
Is that how you
And
say that name? Thwaites?
yeah,
It
Thwaites.
sounds like you have a lisp when you say his name.
Thwaites.
Thwaites.
It's supposed to be an S, and it's Thwaites.
Yeah.
It's like Thwaites.
Thwaites.
Yeah. I
Thwaites.
think he's Australian.
Crikey.
Thwaites.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Who is that guy? Brendan Thwaites.
Oh, he messes up words.
Yes, he
Got
does
it,
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so they posted that picture, and I was like, yeah, that's cool and everything. That's fine, but I don't give a shit.
That's mean.
That's very.
I really don't, because
seems-
they showed a picture of him. I posted it in the chat.
Yeah.
Him, Hawk, and Dove. Those pictures look good. They looked all right.
Yeah.
They just took a picture and photoshopped the shit out of it. Show me a picture of Raven, Beast Boy, or Starfire, especially Starfire,
Yeah.
with all that stuff you do. Let me see what the costume looks like without her standing out in the cold with the coat on, looking like a prostitute. Just saying.
She did look like a prostitute.
Yeah. Well, okay. So when does DC Universe? When is that revealing?
It will be starting up this August. As far as the day, we do not know yet. All we know is August 2018.
So is that gonna be like the full release, or is that just like a beta? Like, what do you think?
I believe it will be like a beta release.
Yeah.
They're gonna preview some things or whatever. What shows? I don't know what all the shows they're gonna do, but of course, they've been talking about Titans Forever. Well, they're not that Titans Forever.
Young Justice.
Yeah, Young Justice.
Yeah.
Batman. The animated series. I
okay,
believe that they were
right.
supposed to pulling that in also.
All of the animated series, shows, and everything, all the animated content is supposed to be on DC Universe.
Not just animated, like literally everything. The old Wonder Woman, the old Flash, Lois and Clark is going to be on there.
Yes, it's so bad.
Smallville is going to be on there.
That show-
Everything.
That show does not hold up.
They dropped the trailer for it, and like it literally shows clips of almost everything that DC has ever done.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for this. And what's
So-
really cool
so
too
are
is
they
that
gonna-
they're also going to be having comics too. This isn't going to just be like, a place for you to go and watch all the old content. It's more of like, hey, you know what? You want to like catch up on, this series, but maybe they haven't made a series, or maybe you want to know how it actually works. Then, or you want to like figure out what they're going to do with Supermax and Arrow. You can go on there and like check out the comic. Like, it's going to be really cool.
Well, they do something on Instagram where DC Comics they'll do a live stream where they talk about they just go through the comic books and here's this comic for this week and blah blah blah, and they give you kind of a rundown like you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I guess they're just moving that to the actual channel. They're just
Probably.
a lot more production.
I think it's
going to
be more like comicsology mixed in there with it, to where you can actually like read comics.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, really? There will be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that one. All right.
Yeah,
I
they
think it-
will have comics on there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds a little bit better.
They announced that like back in May.
I'm
they
guessing
would
that
have
it's
comics.
only going to be DC though. You're not going to get any other.
Oh no,
no independent.
Well, because
definitely not Marvel.
because the DC has apparently not ever done that. Marvel has their own.
Yeah.
But DC's never released them online digitally like that.
Yeah.
So
this is a big deal.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something new for them. So
Okay. All right.
I'm
Well,
very excited for this.
Yeah,
I actually am, because I love all the animated shows. I actually love all of the DC shows for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I grew up watching Lois and Clark, and like when you're in Greece and there are not a lot of American shows on, Lois and Clark is like a fucking gold mine whenever you get on there, and you're just like, Dean Cain, you're amazing. Like, it's just great.
I never watched Lois and Clark.
Oh,
I'd
it's
see
terrible.
I'd see a couple episodes here and there. I am more excited about Batman the animated series, the original Superman animated series, the ones where they would cross over as well.
Yes.
I think that's gonna be really cool to see.
Yeah,
Just
just
throw
don't-
some Justice League in that also.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up for Lois and Clark. Like, it was great for its time.
It was great for its time.
But it does not hold up.
I'm excited for the original Flash. I wonder with the new Swamp Thing coming out if they'll have the original Swamp Thing on there. I haven't seen clips.
I would
I didn't see
assume-
clips
They
of it,
probably
but I
would.
would assume they would too.
I would assume they would have
Yeah.
everything that they've ever had done. They would put on there. Now, here's a question: are they going to do what Disney is doing with Netflix and ultimately say, "Screw you guys, we're going to pull all of our stuff and put it on our own streaming service"?
Do they have anything on Netflix?
Yeah, they actually have
they
Last
have
Jedi on
quite
right
a
now,
lot.
and they still have quite a few things.
No, I mean DC.
Yeah, well, they
DC,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
CW verse.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah,
shows
so
on
that's what I'm getting to is that I'm
CW
wondering
first. They
will-
do have
will
some
they-
animated shows there also.
Will they eventually do that? Like I know I think they pulled Young Justice from there,
Mm-hmm.
so that way they could put it all on the DC universe. But I'm curious if eventually they're going to do that with their series too.
That one also has to deal with contracts with CW because CW is what has the contract with Netflix. So because it's not just the Arrowverse, it's also Riverdale.
I think Warner Brothers is just really big on just sharing everything as much as they can right now.
Yeah.
So I think for them, DC Universe is going to be different enough that it's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the Disney is releasing enough blockbusters so they can say, we really don't need your money, so we're just going to take all that stuff, put on our channel.
Yeah, and I mean,
Where
Disney,
Warner, different story.
Warner's different. I mean, I don't think they're making a ton of money off of like the DC movies per se. But they get money coming in from everything else.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so the DC Universe is coming up soon. Hopefully we'll get to check it out. I did sign up for the beta. You can go to, there's a link on some of the sites or whatever.
I did.
You
I
just
gotta look.
you just put in the email and say yes please or add me or whatever, and that's about it.
I
They
think
just
in
contact
May
you.
I did it, but I can't remember. I have to look.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put the link somewhere here, whatever, and you can go there and try and sign up, and hopefully you will be part of the beta.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Halo live action TV series.
Finally!
Bullshit.
Why? You're so mean.
Yeah, I am.
Why?
'Cause-
Why do you hate everything?
Halo, okay, I know Halo up to Halo 3. I understand Halo 4 and 5 and Halo ODST and PPQXYZ came out and all that.
That last one wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, ODST was badass. Nathan Fillion was in it.
Yeah, whatever.
Halo 4 was all right. I mean, it's 343. And then you had, Halo Guardians, which is
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Halo 1 through 3 was great. ODST was part of Bungie. Okay, so it wasn't the 343 thing. That's actually a really good game.
Uh-huh.
I love Halo.
Yeah, see, those are the video games, but I know up to 3, and they tried doing some small little movies or series, that animated things, whatever the hell.
Red versus
Little-
blue.
No,
that's something else. But you had Halo Forward Unto Dawn.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Which I watched some of, and I was like, okay, this is bad, and I stopped watching it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Then anything else that came out, I think was it Guardians?
No,
there-
Guardians was a game.
There was another like CGI like animated type short or whatever they did.
The short story is that most of their shorts and most of their little movies that they themselves have tried to produce have not been good. I think we can all agree on that. Even you, BC, who has not watched any of them. So
That's why he didn't watch them, because they sucked.
But that being said, I don't think that they had the creative firepower behind those shows like what they're going to do with Showtime. Because yes, Halo, the TV series, has been picked up by Showtime. And I love some Showtime shows.
Well, not only Showtime, but Amblin Entertainment, Steven Spielberg's company, is also jumping into the mix with this also.
I don't care about
So-
the whole production companies.
you don't-
I really don't. Okay? Like, whenever people are telling me, like, oh, Steven Spielberg's show means absolutely nothing to me. Because essentially, they just come in and they're like, hey, what are you doing with my money? Cool, don't care, walk out of the door. All it is the name. Hell, not many people remember the fact that they had a Jurassic Park type show that Steven Spielberg was a part of that only lasted for like 7 episodes and was terrible.
Jurassic Park show?
It was like on Fox.
Wait, you talking about Terra Nova?
Terra Nova.
Yo,
that
yeah,
was a
yeah.
Steven Spielberg show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, because that was horrible.
It was horrible.
So Halo, the TV series, is going to be horrible.
John Favreau was the producer and the director of the Shannara Chronicles on MTV. He did 1 episode, and then after that, it had nothing to do with it. After season 1, it was terrible and bullshit. So don't give me this whole, like, producer thing. Like, nobody cares.
Isn't it Favreau?
Favreau, still.
Tomato, whatever.
It sounded weird.
So first you say you love it. Then when I mentioned production
Exactly.
companies, it's like you just say they were involved in this and that show sucked.
I was about to
They
say,
were involved in this.
y'all both did it.
No.
Y'all both did like a 180 there. Rob's like, I don't care about this Halo show, but Amblin Entertainment's doing it, and that's all like Halo show. Screw Amblin Entertainment and everything they do.
I'm just saying
That was the weirdest segment. I don't.
I am just saying that when people give production credits, it doesn't mean crap. Okay? What I'm saying is that this Halo series on Showtime should be really good. I'm excited for it because you've got an avenue like Showtime. There's a certain esteem to it that you actually have to produce a quality show. And then you have the fact that Showtime is competing with HBO and, Stars and Cinemax and those kinds of other, premium subscription channels. So they need a good quality show to come out right now, and I think Halo could be a great one that'll help them stand out and get more subscriptions.
I love that you threw Stars and Cinemax in there. Like, let's throw them a little bone. They're competing with them too. No, it's just HBO.
Stars has a lot of great shows. They really do.
Well, Stars
do they
has
though?
right now
I
they
do.
have American Gods. Counterpart,
American
I did not
Gods.
finish watching. They
I
just got
like
rid of
Counterpart.
Ash vs. the Evil
Ash
Dead.
vs. the Evil Dead. You've never watched Power. Power is fucking legit.
Yeah, I heard people talk.
Yeah,
people
but
talk
when
great
you hear
about-
people talking about like the main channel shows, no one really mentions Stars.
They should, because Stars is good.
Is it though?
Yes, because you don't watch Stars. How do you know?
I've tried and they were all really boring.
Nah.
What shows did you watch?
I tried American Gods and it was boring as crap.
Okay, yeah,
I will give you
I can
give you
see it.
Ash
I
vs.
can
the Evil
see it.
Dead.
Ash vs. the Evil Dead is fun.
I wanted to watch it, but it's over now. I have tried so many times to watch Black Sails.
I love Black Sails. That was
But-
so good. That was so good. Yeah, so, I mean, that's 5 shows off the top of my head that I can think of that were actually pretty good for Stars. Granted, HBO probably has more, but you think about HBO, though. HBO only has, like, a handful of shows that you've probably watched, too. Like what? We've got Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
We've got Ballers.
Vice
Entourage.
Principals,
Vice
Entourage,
Yeah,
Hung.
Entourage, Vice Principals.
Sex. Well, we didn't watch it, but Sex in the City was a big thing for
That was
years.
a good one. Yeah, so that's 5.
And Westworld's in that same thing
Westworld?
with
Who had The Wire? Was that HBO?
I haven't watched. Yeah, The Wire was HBO.
Sopranos, one of
Yeah.
the all-time greatest shows
Right.
ever made.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we're at 8.
that's already well more than the 3 we mentioned for Stars.
I said 5. There was 5 for Stars.
Okay, so we're
So
more
we're
than-
at 8.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just saying, that's like 3 more. Granted, HBO is great. I'm saying HBO is number 1. Sure, I'm not going to
The
discredit
Brink.
that.
Oh, I love The Brink, even though it only lasted one season. Oh, I
It only
love
lasted one
yeah.
season. No, I wanted another season. I thought Jack Black was amazing in that. But that's obviously number 1. That's top tier. That's first tier.
No, it's
But-
has been around for a while. I think they own one of the other channels, like Show. No, not Showtime.
No, they don't own Showtime.
One of the Max ones. Well, whichever. They own like one of the other stations out there.
Stars owns Encore.
I'm pretty sure HBO. I saw it somewhere. I just can't remember which one it is. It's either Cinemax or the
I
other,
would say probably
one of the
that
smaller
it's
ones.
HBO, Stars, Showtime, Cinemax.
No,
That's what I would call it.
I put it HBO Showtime
Yeah.
Stars.
I'm
Cinemax, yeah.
I'm with Rob.
I don't watch enough Showtime to.
I don't watch any Showtime, but I still know more of Showtime than I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't have Showtime.
The Showtime is getting that
Tangents.
TV series. And,
there you go.
Yeah, we just went
And
completely
if
wow.
Showtime is at number 2, then I think this is going to be a great show for that channel.
But screw Amblin Entertainment.
It just bothers the hell out of me when people say it's from this producer. Who cares? Like, they don't do anything.
All
it's
it-
just a name.
All they're doing is giving you money.
Yeah, they're
That's
just
it.
giving you money, but they're not going to be part of the creative process at all.
All right. So, okay, Halo's happening. Let's move along. I don't think it's going to be good. He loves it. BC doesn't give a shit.
BC went to bed at 6
BC went to bed
a.m.
at 6 a.m. So. August 5th, the 7th season of Venture Brothers will be on TV. And
How long has it been?
It's been a while.
It's the last episode was in 2016.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not. This is kind of expected for the Venture Brothers.
Even before 2016, too.
Yeah.
Like, there was a big hiatus.
Yeah, there was a huge one.
Yeah.
It's only like 2 to 3 years between some of their seasons. Like, you had first, second, third, and then you wait. And 4. And I honestly don't even remember seasons 5 and 6. I probably saw them, but who knows?
So I started watching Venture Brothers on Hulu. I started trying to get through every single episode. I was like binging through it, like probably got to like season 3. And then at that point I just kind of fell off because I was like, it's just a tough commitment. Like, you just keep going and going and going. It's a great show. It's an easy binge, but you're like, oh man, like you get through 3 seasons and what, we're on 7 seasons for Venture Brothers right now. You need a break. And so I've been on my own hiatus for Venture Brothers too.
I love the Venture Brothers. I bought the first 3 seasons, and I was waiting for the 4th one to come out, and I just never got it. And from what I saw, the changes they did was like they killed all the clones.
Yeah.
So the 2 boys you have now, that's it. They die, it's over. So of course they're not going to kill them.
Right.
But that's when the show just kind of went really weird. Dean started acting more like his dad. He tried to like force him to be like his dad. Hank was just an adventure guy. He wanted to be more like Brock, and there was some storyline about he may be Brock's son and blah 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 blah. But I mean, I was excited when I first saw it, but I'm like, it's been so long since I followed it. I'm like, I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah,
because it's the Venture Brothers and their humor is right up my alley.
You gotta love Adult Swim and the way that they do their business, because whereas other networks, like more traditional networks, they give you a timeline of we need it by this date on a consecutive and a consistent basis, that sort of thing. Adult Swim's like, okay, so you're gonna make a show, you're gonna make a series or a season, cool. When? Oh, eventually? All right, cool. No, it's fine. Just do it whenever you got whenever you get time.
Whenever you get time, yeah.
Just send it to us. Just send us all of the episodes whenever you guys say. We'll figure out when to do it.
We'll post it at some point.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll announce it, but it'll come out like in 3 years. It's fine. It's no big deal.
That's like when Rick and Morty ended. They were like, with the freaking long thing. What's his fucking name?
Mr. Poopy Pants.
Mr. Poopy Pants. Yeah. He said, it's going to be a long time for it back. Yep. He lets you know it's going to be... we're going to have another season. When? Just wait and find out. And the only thing they told us, they have 70 episodes set.
That's Adult Swim, man.
When they're coming out? No fucking idea.
I want a show on Adult Swim. Like, I want to produce a show and get Adult Swim to pick it up, because I know it'll be on the air for a long time, and I will have no stress on me to get that show done. It'll be like, all right, I'll give you 3 episodes. They're like, cool, man, so what are you going to do the rest of them? I got like vacation plans or something. I might hang out on the couch for a couple days, and then I might work on it. Give me a year.
It's like, hey, so Adult Swim, if you want to pick up channel control, and we'll certainly do a show for you.
I guarantee you I will not be on every episode.
It will. He won't be on. I may not be here. BC might. We just might not do it for 3 weeks. You're used to that.
I'm here. I'm just not here.
Okay, so moving right along. Raising Dion. Remember that one?
Yeah. We've talked about that show for like, what, 2 years now?
Something like that.
It's
been about a year.
It's been a while. Feels long.
Michael B. Jordan as the show that he is... he's producing.
Is he?
Oh my God! He's not doing anything.
Not doing anything.
Yo, look at how much we just spiked.
He's going to have a picture in it. He's going to have a picture of him because he's the dead husband.
Yep.
And there may be flashbacks and stuff, but they found
executive producer.
they casted Josiah Young and Alicia Wainwright in the lead roles of Dion and his mom Nicole.
Okay.
So yeah,
I don't know
actually
what they're from. I don't think I've ever seen any shows that they're from.
So
okay. Josiah Young is a newcomer. He hasn't done anything. Alicia Wainwright has been in Shadowhunters: The Mortal Instruments.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. So
All
right.
yeah,
All right.
and
So relatively newcomers. That's kind of cool.
yeah. So it's just brand new people. Just I mean, they're up and coming. And Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, you got to put that B
You
in
got
there,
to put
bro.
that B in there for booty.
You're like Brandon.
I don't know.
what does the B stand for?
I have
B-team.
no idea. But bust
B
it
team
open.
stands for best. Wrestling joke.
Yeah, he is doing this thing where the little kid has a 7-year-old kid.
He has a 7-year-old kid. My God.
In the story, he's supposed to be the father who dies. He's part of the military. He dies, and the mother has to raise this 7-year-old boy all on her own. And come to find out, the boy has superpowers, and not like he can levitate something or whatever. No, this kid could destroy a building if he wanted to. Raising Dion, it will be coming out in 2019
On
That's,
Netflix?
On Netflix,
Yeah.
all we know. 2019 on Netflix.
I didn't know
It'll
it was
be
a
out.
Netflix show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
From executive producer Michael B. Jordan.
Well, they must be greenlit.
Of course. Plus, it's Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, he just walked in off and said, "Whatever you got, we'll make it."
Pretty much.
All right.
You want to put my picture in there? Go for it.
And the next piece of news we have is The Purge, the TV series.
Ooh.
They had a trailer
Where is
about
this airing?
2 days ago. It will be airing on USA and Sci-Fi, but Sci-Fi is just the first and last episodes will be on the Sci-Fi channel.
Why do they do
I
that?
have no idea.
So weird.
That
I
makes
don't know
no
why.
sense. Because I think, didn't they do that with Krypton and put that on USA Network for like
No.
the first episode? And then
Yeah,
they put it back
they
on...
had
yeah.
it was on
Did they
Sci-Fi.
really?
Yeah,
Yes.
they also did the same thing with Happy.
Yeah,
It was on
yeah.
Sci-Fi, but it was
Yes.
also cast on USA for like the first and last episode.
I don't get why they do that. Like, are they just trying to pull that audience from
Yeah.
that channel and be
Yeah.
like, hey, you like
Probably.
this show? It's going to be on this channel.
Probably that's what they're trying to do.
It's just such a
honestly don't know.
weird way of doing it.
But so we talked about this before, and I said
Yeah.
that they were going to do this TV series, and the TV series, from what they were talking about initially, was you're going to have the movie. So let's say we have the first Purge coming up in about a week, something like
Yeah.
that. You're going to have that movie. Then when the TV series comes out, which this one starts this year, September 4th or 5th, September 4th. It's supposed to be between the period of the Purge. So you were looking at getting a Purge movie every year.
Yeah.
So, movie, TV series, Purge movie, TV series, and so on until people get sick of it and say, okay, stop making Purge movies and cancel this fucking show. Which, this is kind of what happens.
Okay, I know we've talked about the Purge a couple times on Channel Control, but remind me, is this isn't like every day is the Purge, right? It's just
No,
more of
No.
like...
It was supposed to be people like preparing for the purge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The series is going to was supposed to be people preparing on their daily things leading up to why they're going to go purge, or why they want to keep away from it, or why they want to change the laws and all that stuff.
So
It's
there's
just-
could be several moments where you're watching it and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that dude's dying. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha.
However, when you look at the trailer, it looks like it's going to happen just before a purge starts. They even show things like they're purging. At some point, the purge is going to start during this TV series.
Interesting.
So now it's kind of like, well, all that stuff you said before is like, I don't know. Because, you see them, they're dragging people out. Someone's handing someone a gun to shoot a guy who's just sitting there tied up. Just like, okay, so y'all are going to purge. The purge is going to happen during this TV series.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there, I guess. My idea was, if you were going to have a 10 episode 1 hour series, Do it for every hour of the Purge. The Purge is like 12 hours. You can do almost like 24.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do a Purge. Do like a show about a Purge that's long. It's like, all right, yeah.
The following takes place 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. of the Purge.
I mean, you can have someone who you think they're the star, the horn starts sounding off, and they're like trying to get home, and bam, they get shot in the head. And it's like, oh, okay, wow, what happened?
Yeah. And then you find out Dean Cain was the star all along.
So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I actually just got the trilogy recently and watched them at least about 6 times. Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
then we have the first Purge is coming out soon.
I love the second one. The second, it's so
second
good.
one's good.
Second one, yeah.
I love the first one.
I like the first one. The first one was good. I don't like it as much as the second. And the third, I honestly really liked it.
I like the third.
I feel they fell off. They were going in a great direction with 2, and then they went too political.
Very political.
And I was like, man, because I liked Frank Grillo as basically the Punisher.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, and I'm just like, that's dope.
Well,
yeah, but it makes sense that they would go in a political direction.
Yeah,
because the whole reason of the Purge is politics. So.
Yes. And then, I mean, we're going to get real political with the first Purge. For sure. You know it is. Yeah.
I mean, even when they changed it, I put that on Cinelinx. The first time they said it was going to be the Purge, the island. And it was going to be the first Purge, the first time they ever did this thing on Staten Island. Next thing I see, the Purge poster's out. Red hat, white background, the first Purge.
Yep. Super political.
So, yeah, if you don't like political stuff, you just want to bitch about something, just stay on either Fox News or CNN and bitch about real world shit and leave the fucking TV show alone. It's fake.
The movie.
Ish.
The movie, really.
Well, movie, TV show, yeah. It's fake-ish. Like Idiocracy. All right. So,
that's it for news.
that's it.
Good.
We got the cancellations.
All right, let's get to the cancellations.
Ghosted is done.
How long has Ghosted been done for? I feel like I watched the last episode, and like the next episode was, guys, it's canceled.
Ghosted was done in like after the 3rd episode.
Yes, I even said it. Like I didn't like the first one. I didn't like any of Ghosted.
I like the chemistry. They had good chemistry together, but
Didn't.
the episodes themselves were just kind of boring. If it weren't with them just, bickering back and forth, I wouldn't have kept watching. But I watched all the way through because I liked watching them together.
But it's weird because I feel like they had a Firefly issue where they went in a certain direction and then they ended up like, I would say that maybe like the episodes were out of order and you ended up like with a weird sequence and story arc where like you've got Adam Scott's character like going for his wife, and then he finds his wife, and then he meets up with his wife, and then his wife escapes. And then after that, like the last 4 episodes were like nothing to do with his wife. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it made no sense.
I mean, I actually thought the season was done. I thought they had like a short season, and it was like, here are these episodes, and we're done. And then I see something I go to Hulu, and one missed episode. I'm like, huh? Ghosted? I thought that was done. And I started watching, and I was like, oh, this is really bad.
Yeah.
When it came back, it was even worse than when it started out. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And I still have unwatched episodes there that I'm like, maybe at some point I'll get to it.
I just couldn't get into it. Like, you say there was good chemistry. I didn't see it. I really did not.
Comic Book Men, if anybody ever watched that. I
watched
watched
like
1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, I did the same.
They
Like,
canceled Comic Book? Really?
Yeah, they had to get rid of it now.
I never watched it, but I mean, I know it had a good following.
I think, it felt like it did, but I don't know. Like, I guess maybe with the whole Walking Dead and like ratings dropping for that, it always followed Walking Dead, so kind of makes sense.
I see Timeless on this list again.
Yeah, I heard so.
So I guess they have to jump in a time machine, go back, threaten somebody, and then they'll get renewed again like the first time.
Dude, Twitter was a buzz whenever Timeless got canceled again.
Yeah. Really?
It really was.
I didn't see a damn thing.
Oh,
about
I did.
it.
I saw quite a few. Even like I think it was Wendy's or Arby's or something was just like, we'll never forget you or something like that. Yeah.
Law and Order True Crime.
You're the Law and Order guy.
You're the
It was good.
ish.
Yeah, it just... I don't know. It was weird.
It's time it ended, I guess.
It only had one season, so...
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The Alienist, that just started
That's
up.
surprising because they did a lot of promotion for that show.
Yeah, they did. I watched like one episode. And
I didn't
was
watch any
I
of
was
that.
like, eh.
Didn't it have Dakota Fanning in there too? I want to say it had Dakota
Yes.
Fanning,
Yes,
the
yes.
guy
Mhm.
who...
The guy who played Baron Zemo.
Yes, he was in there, and I feel like they had one other guy that off the top of my head, I can't
Do
remember
not
his
know.
name.
Yeah, but yeah, that's done. So
He played in Fast and the Furious. He was Jason Statham's brother.
Jason... Oh, okay. Luke Evans.
Luke Evans. Yeah, I feel like it had Luke Evans in there too.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of other shows. None
Gaston.
of them that I really pay attention
Yes,
to.
he was Gaston. There you go.
The Jerry Springer, his syndicated stuff is done. Everyone's
Yeah,
done. They're
no
done
one
with Jerry
cares about
Springer.
that.
Fuck him. Face Off Sci-Fi.
Okay. Well, that was a reality show. So
I
that's
hate
interesting.
that show so much.
Because they're always at a convention now. I was on Face Off.
No, I hate that show because I would see it on the guide. I'll be like, Face Off, hell yeah. And it was never Face Off. It was always the TV show Face Off. And I was like, this is dumb.
If you see it in the guy that saw Sci-Fi, it's not it. If you see it on USA, that's the one you want to watch.
So there's a few on here.
I want to take his face.
There's a few on here that are really interesting. Like, okay, The Imposters on Bravo. Bravo's done a ton of promotion for that show. I guess nobody watched it. Roseanne, we all knew about.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Code Black. That one only had like
Wait.
2 seasons.
I
think.
thought Roseanne's coming back without Roseanne.
No.
Yeah, they're talking about the Connors, which are going to come back without her.
Yeah.
But that's not technically Roseanne.
Well, I thought it's still everybody except her.
Yeah.
So it's really just, hey, we're just going to rebrand the show.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But
And
Roseanne itself is gone.
And here, we're going to just give you money just to shut the hell up, Roseanne.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which I found really weird because Goodman doesn't need that. You know what I'm
he
saying?
really doesn't.
So
Goodman's
why
good.
he's doing it, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just nostalgia for him. And
I
he's
guess.
Probably
Maybe he's bored.
It's probably an easy project for him. They can just come in, go for a day, and then leave.
Yeah.
Easy money. The Chew we've known for a few weeks now, so that's interesting. LA to Vegas, Fox's show.
I saw 2 episodes. It was okay.
They
But
pushed the hell out of
I
that
could
one.
understand that show getting taken off. I mean, it was funny, but not so great that you would keep it on
I just
TV.
didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah, it was always the same people getting on an airplane going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Always the same people. I'm like, every week you people go to fucking Vegas?
To be fair, if BC could, he would go to Vegas every week.
I was gonna
BC
be-
could go to Vegas every week if he wanted to.
Yeah, but
I was-
financially.
I was actually supposed to be in Vegas yesterday.
That's
I
why he
didn't
went to
go.
bed at 6 a.m.
Okay. Hap and Leonard.
I never watched that.
It is on Netflix. I had watched the first season mainly because of Christina Hendricks. Love Christina Hendricks. And it's actually a pretty decent TV show.
It was.
It was a
TV
pretty
show.
decent TV series. I didn't watch the second season. The third season came out, and I think that was it for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. And we're done.
All right. We're done with
Whoosh,
cancellations.
whoosh, whoosh. Channel Surfer.
Oh, Chelsea. You still haven't made a graphic. It goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. This dude goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, because
You've never been surfing, have you?
never, ever.
I have.
It's hard.
Lived on a
Surfing's
California beach. Never did. BC, kick us off for us.
What did I watch this week? I watched Luke Cage. I finished it. I watched. Yeah, it was really freaking good.
That ending threw me off.
Me
Now,
too.
Now, we talked about it last week, but we were only halfway through, and we weren't exactly happy with it.
I loved it.
Well, okay, with Black Mariah and Shades.
Yeah.
Their whole
Yeah, I
storyline. We
didn't
weren't too
get
happy
it.
with
The
it.
way it finished, though, I loved.
The second half of their
Dude,
story.
that freaking Comanche, man. That story arc, that moment that gutted me.
Yeah.
And then Mariah on episode 8, I think, episode 8 or 9, with Black Mariah talking to her daughter, like, oh.
That was 10. That was episode... No, it was 11. It was
no.
11. It was 11.
Okay, 11. I'm thinking 10 episodes. It was like, what, 13?
No, you're right. It wasn't, because it was the one before Danny Rand showed up, right? Or was it the one after?
You're right.
After.
It was the one...
It was the one right at where they're in Rand.
Yeah, it was before. It was before.
Yeah, so
Danny
it
showed
was
up.
9.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
9.
It was 9. Dude, that was intense. When she's basically like, you were a product of incest. Spoilers. You were a product of incest, and
See, like I was
Yeah.
telling Rob,
and
like,
I never wanted you. I was like, oh.
I was telling Rob, like, I don't like the character of Mariah. Like, she seemed cartoony. She seemed like Diamondback this season.
Yeah.
She seemed cartoony. But then you have that scene, and you're like, well, this is why she's here, because Alfre Woodard is one of the best ever.
Yes.
So, and that's why I'm like, well, you gotta have her, because God, she's good.
She was amazing.
I mean, her acting in the whole thing was just weak to me. But those points where she's sitting down,
When they let her
she's
go.
doing an actual monologue, some dialogue with someone, that's when that's what I was looking for from her.
And then, dude, I'm one of the people that didn't hate Iron Fist. I was okay with it.
He's
it's an
gotten a
alright
lot
series.
better.
I honestly
I
need
thought
to
he
go back
was.
and
I
watch
thought
it.
he was a step better in Defenders.
Yes.
I will agree with that.
But
The
in his
Defenders was
one,
Iron Fist to me.
in his one episode in Luke Cage, he has slowly started to become my favorite character of the
He was
Netflix
awesome.
MCU. He's so fun.
He was
and
great.
I am.
I wanted him in the next episode. I was disappointed when he
know.
wasn't there.
I'm so excited for Iron Fist season 2.
Yes, me
That's
too.
going to be dope.
I want there to be a series that's Heroes for Hire.
And you know what? I thought all season long, I'm like, well, we're just Iron Fist 2 and Luke Cage 2 are just going to build to Heroes for Hire.
And that's what
but
they
the
kept
way
kind
we,
of, like,
but the way we
hinting.
finish, I'm like, no, we're going Luke Cage 3. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way we
Yeah.
go Heroes for Hire after this.
No, this whole Kingpin thing of Luke Cage is going to
Yeah.
be really interesting.
I want,
The King
and
of
I
Harlem,
also,
whatever.
Yeah.
I also want a Daughters of the Dragon show, which
Yeah.
I didn't think I would, because I did not like Simone Missick in season 1.
Yeah.
And
great
I
in this
didn't
one.
like a lot of her in season 2. I just don't like the. I don't know what it is about her.
It was the
But-
pity party for me is what I didn't like, but then I kind of understood why.
but when she's with Colleen,
yeah,
I love it. And like that scene where the dude like throws her to the ground and she looks up at Colleen and Colleen's just, what are you gonna do?
yeah.
I'm like, they about to go off, and it was so dope.
Well, because for her, she was like, this is how you're going to build your confidence back up. Like,
Yeah.
I'll intervene if I have to. But all of the Iron Fist insertions in Luke Cage made me disappointed that there wasn't more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought they did really good world building though, because unlike Defenders, where everyone was just crammed in there just to be in there.
Yes. For like, what, 8 episodes?
Yeah, like the small things with Foggy in there
Yeah.
worked.
Yes.
Like this is how they build a world
God,
with these little ones.
I love it whenever that one guy, Cockroach, is like trying to like get money from him, and just you have Foggy, who's like the dude Luke Cage breaks the table, and Foggy's like, yeah, that wasn't really a good idea, man.
Yeah, there was one thing. Some of my friends were talking about it. We do an email thing back and forth with guys from New York, and they mentioned that one of the police officers, or someone who came onto Luke Cage, came from New Orleans.
Oh,
And they mentioned that character. They mentioned the character on Cloak and Dagger.
oh, interesting.
Like
really?
like she left. Like she left there. Like they mentioned her leaving here or something like that to go to New York. So they just linked those two shows right there.
Oh, and the other chick, the girl that ends up like ratting them out where they are.
Oh, her, yeah.
I was so disappointed when they took her off because I loved her character, and good Lord, is she fine? And I was sitting there, I'm like, God, where do I know this chick from?
Yeah, but they didn't really have a direction for her.
I know, but I was sitting there, I was like, God, why do I know this? Where is she from? Where is she from? And then the episode hits with Jadakiss and Faith Evans, and I go, oh, she played Faith Evans in Notorious.
Oh, did she?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
And I didn't think about it until I saw Faith on the show, and I was like, that's where I know this hot bitch from. She was Faith in Notorious.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, that's where you know that hot bitch from.
That's fair. Yeah.
So Luke Cage, that's your show of the week. You loved it. It was awesome. Finally finished it.
I finished it. It was good. It was so good.
It was really good. It was really good.
Matt?
So we talked about Luke Cage. Dude, seriously, I binge watched the entirety of season 2 of Glow yesterday. And one day, the day it came out, I binge watched the whole thing, and it was sensational.
It was better than season 1.
It was fantastic. Just everything, like just the way that they had the humor and the drama between I can't remember names. I'm terrible with names, but between Allison Brie and the other woman, Debbie. It was just really good. And then the fact that you introduced a love interest for Allison Brie, that was fantastic. I just liked the story for everybody. Everybody had a place, and even Cherry Bomb. I thought Cherry Bomb's story was great about how they showed her on set for her TV show and how her acting is, and
she's just horrible.
She's horrible. It's so great.
But they gave you more of the other girls.
Yes,
a lot of the other girls who were just there last season.
Yeah.
they actually did things with them, which was excellent.
And you found out how they all deal with a fandom. And that whole, star status. It's really cool. I thought, I liked Mark Maron in this season, but there were times where I kind of felt like he was either underused and then overused. It just didn't feel like a healthy balance of Mark Maron. But they kind of explain it in a way, and it kind of makes sense, but it's just a really good season. There actually weren't as many male wrestlers in this season. As the first one, where you had Joey Ryan, and then you had Alex. Carlito's in it. Alex Riley. Alex Riley, that's what it was. Alex Riley isn't in it. And then you don't have what's his name? The Funkasaurus.
Brodus Clay.
Yeah, Brodus Clay wasn't in there. But instead you get Chavo. Chavo's in there, so that's pretty cool.
I knew Chavo was going to be in it.
Yeah, so there aren't that many, but it's really cool, and I just like the drama, and I love the humor, and the fact that there's an entire episode where you're not seeing behind the scenes, you're seeing an episode of Glow.
Episode 8. That I was watching that. I stopped and wait, this whole thing is just an episode of the show.
And it's so good. It's so great. I just love the whole thing, and I love where they're taking season 3. I'm excited for where they're going with season 3.
I made it through 20 minutes this morning before I fell asleep at 6.
What did you think of those 20 minutes?
They were good.
They were good. There you go. So Glow.
Do you remember those 20 minutes, or were you too drunk?
There was a new girl.
Oh, yeah, she's good. She's good. She's not bad. She's the new junk chain. But yeah, overall, I thought Glow Season 2 was great. That would be my show of the week. It's 30-minute episodes each. So it's a really fun and easy binge.
5 hours, you're done.
Yeah, and other than that, I've been watching the World Cup. So, which, by the way, one just started. So I'm about to check that.
So it's time to wrap this up. I mean, my shows are the same that these guys are watching. I was just going through Luke Cage and Glow, I was very happy with.
Netflix needs to space this stuff out a little bit.
I did not realize it was so fast in between them. I'm like, what? I just finished.
What they should have done was give you Glow first, because Glow is the fast one.
It's
you
so
can get
fast.
through that quickly, then hit you with Luke Cage. It's like,
I forgot that Glow was 30 minutes long. Because
I
didn't go
did
back,
too.
Yeah, I didn't go back and watch the first season, so I'm going through it. I'm sitting there, I'm at work, I'm watching it, I'm like, man, this is fast. Like, I'm going through all these credits. I'm like, how long? 30 minutes. Never mind. I'm dumb.
So fantastic.
Yep.
Thank you for watching our show.
You don't have a show this week?
No, my shows were your shows.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, got it.
Those are the only things I was watching this week. I mean, there were other shows, but nothing noteworthy, not like those two, and
I
nothing
thought
I could
NXT
say.
was really good, by the way. I did think NXT was great.
Hell, I didn't even watch.
I'm
this
just waiting on Keith Lee.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to. This is bittersweet when people debut on Takeover because like and you're like yes. It's gonna be 3 or 4 weeks before I actually see them.
Yes.
And I know that because I literally saw him moving to Orlando. He wasn't even in Orlando yet.
Well, he tweeted out just a couple days ago. He's like, "Man, it's really tough not to be wrestling right now."
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we know. But
so Keith Lee went to NXT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought when you said he's going to WWE, I just thought like he went big time.
Part of NXT, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit, but whenever he debuts, it's going to be amazing. I assume he'll debut before. Well, he'll be shown on NXT before the next Takeover.
I think they'll just the next time we see him, it's like Keith Lee will debut at Takeover. I think that's what we're going to see
against Velveteen Dream. Probably not.
I don't know who it will
probably be like Cassius Ohno because it's like always Cassius Ohno.
Could be, and they've put on some really good matches before.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
At VIP.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
dude, by the way, like I love the feuds. I love that Ciampa is going against Aleister Black right now. It's really what I wanted. And next week, EC3 goes up against Gargano.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be good.
So,
all right.
Which after the UK tournament, like I thought it was going to be EC3 versus Velveteen Dream.
All right, we got to end this show because I have to go murder an animal.
Do not. I will take Storm.
I don't know why she has her by the fucking door, but anyway,
Because I'm in here and I give her love and adoration.
we do too, and food.
Yeah, I only do one of those.
BC's like filthy animal. I'm Rob. This has been Channel Control at the www.youtube.com's Channel Control TV. This.
Matt, you can find me at Move the Joy. I know he added the www.
yeah, that was so weird.
Me too.
I was like, who does that?
I would have left it alone, but like your look made me bring it up too. Yeah, you can find me at Move the Joystick. So
That real Jackass BC, RELJCKASSBC.
he's gonna go sleep now.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I got to wrestle tonight, but this was airing on Monday, so I wrestled 2 days ago.
Did you win?
Sure. Hope so.
And speaking of which, where's your belt?
It's at home.
He went to sleep.
I went to bed at 6 a.m. I didn't even think about that. I was like, where is my belt?
I assumed he's no longer a champion. Though.
I am still
It's at
world.
home. It's at home in
heavyweight
the
champion.
fridge.
He didn't even like call himself like
No.
earlier, like on his title stuff. He didn't even like bring it up. He was like, I fell asleep at 6 a.m. on DC.
And for the next couple of weeks, I don't know if we're having a show or not, but we are going to Comic-Con.
Yeah, buddy.
I am not.
He is not.
I did E3. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done
that's
for
it.
the year. Good.
We do one travel trip a year. and,
Until I go to Call of Duty World League Champions.
I do.
And then I might be going to BlizzCon.
I do too many trips.
It's going to be a busy time.
Oh, he's gonna stab you.
really?
Yeah. I might. We'll
What
see.
about me?
What about you?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I see.
Cold-blooded.
You are the worst.
The worst.
Bye-bye.